Alrighty, folks, welcome to New Smyrna, Florida, and the Western Super Series Challenger Series here tonight from New Smyrna, round 5 of the 8-week season as they roll into New Smyrna off of Blake Brown's win last week at Stafford Motor Speedway. Blake Brown also on top of the charts here in that number 81 machine, rolling some momentum here. Welcome, everyone. I know the stream got started a tad bit late here, but nevertheless, never late than or never a little rather late than never. If I could talk tonight here at New Smyrna, a tight little short track. These guys will take on here tonight. Strong field car count here this evening, somewhere in the neighborhood of 27 cars, 26 cars as listed. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to watch qualifying here tonight, as it actually put me in as a racer and not a spectator. Unfortunately, that was my fault. I hurried to get the stream up. I haven't felt good today. It took me a little bit of a while. I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to do this, but I'm here, and we're going to have a great night of racing action here this evening. And it's a stream acting odd. So, question, guys, is the stream acting odd for you folks? If you wouldn't mind, let me know how it looks on you guys. Stream is good. Thank you, sir. Alright, so I'm trying a low latency mode tonight. Something different. Never tried that. So we'll try it out and see how it works. 16 seconds of practice remaining. Again, unfortunately, guys, we're not going to be able to physically watch qualifying, but I will have the time up on the board here for you as they turn them in. Again, I do apologize about that. That was my fault and my oopsie daisy on that one. So here we go. We're going to let you watch a little bit of qualifying times roll in here, and we're going to try something different. Might turn on a little bit of music for you guys. What do you think about that? So here we go. Qualifying should be underway. Since we can't watch the cars, I'm going to pull the qualifying order up here for you and let you chill and listen to a little bit of music while we get these cars qualified here tonight. All right, folks, I'll be right back with you for heat number 1 here in a moment. Again, I do apologize for this mishap, but hope you enjoy the music. Of course, qualifying, as always, brought to you by Slide Job Sales, Racing, Diecast, and Collectibles. And if any of you guys in real life have went to New Smyrna Speedway, right there in the right corner of your screen, looks to be a little bitty small racetrack. Do they run like go-karts there or something? If anybody in the stream may know, I'd love to know. But all right, guys, enjoy the music. I'll be back after qualifying. Alrighty, coming back here live after qualifying again. Sorry about not being able to watch it here tonight. Rookie mistake from the broadcaster. Entered as a driver, but we got through it. We got it figured out. Congratulations to Kyle coming home tonight with your pole. And we'll get ready to send them green flag racing in heat number 1 here in a moment. Again, Kyle will advance from that qualifying session. Hey, Roger, how are you? How you doing, buddy? All right, here we go. Heat number 1 getting ready to get gridded up for you. Let's take a look at it here in a moment. Again, a big shout out to Slide Job Sales, Racing Diecast and Collectibles. As always, sponsoring our qualifying. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Here in just a moment. Let me get this update for you. All right, heat number 1 is going to roll off as follows. Casey on the bottom. Alex will start there in second in that number 9 machine. Heat number 1, good start there for Alex. As always, up on the front row. So a pretty stacked heat number 1, actually. 9 cars, and I believe we take 6 out of these, out of each heat. So, wow, there's going to be some cars going to the consolation race for sure. Row number 2, Mark Royer, Jordan Berry in 4th, 5th, Jay Bungie, Nicholas 6th, 7th, Drew Wooten, alongside Justin there as well in 8th, 9th, Kenneth. Of course, me, we're not racing here tonight. It's actually 9 cars, heat number 1. We'll get them gridded up here in just a moment. And I ain't entered a room as a competitor here in a while. What about you, Roger? How long has it been since you made that boo-boo? But we'll get ready to send them out and underway. Heat number 1, and again, for those of you that does not know how the Western Series Challenger Series works, otherwise known as the National Series, we take 6 out of each heat. Of course, your pole sitter on pole, and we'll transfer straight into the main. You don't have to worry about it, but everybody else, they got to race their way in, and we'll see how it turns out here tonight. All right, Roger, you can have a laugh at me, but it's been a while. But we'll get them double filed here to 92 on the bottom of the racetrack. Getting ready to send them green flag racing here from New Smyrna Speedway. And we'll get them all lined up here. 10 laps, heat number 1. Should be fun here tonight. All lights off on that iRacing pace car as they head to turn number 1. They're not a racing action. Getting ready to get underway here from New Smyrna in just one moment. After your broadcasters made a boo-boo. It's been an interesting night here already. We'll see how it turns out. 6 cars to advance out of heat number 1. And here we go. Into 3 and 4. They will roll through nice and smooth. Casey will get on that loud pedal here in just one moment. Green flag in the air, and we're underway at New Smyrna in heat number 1. Casey, they're not with the best start, actually. Holy moly. That 92 having a little bit of trouble. He'll get back to the bottom here to 51. Really showing the outside here through 1 and 2. And that outside line's working here tonight. Nice driving, these guys, keeping it clean, still side by side up front. And these guys are really getting after it. Ooh, nice lead. You got trouble in the back. 1 car around. We're going to stay with the race lead. Hillman, the 9 on the bottom. Easy does it. For the 92 up top, the 9 on the outside. Otherwise, God, I hate custom numbers. Anyway, out front, as we get it worked out, the 9, otherwise known as the 51, leading the way. Alex doing a great job to get up front. Now he's going to start to pull away. We're going to drop back through the field. We're going to go take a look at a battle for the transfer position. And it's getting pretty heated here. The 6 right there, able to pull away. Currently in 6. He's kind of in a good spot, actually. Battle now for 3rd. Stay there, Dave Wooten in that number 2 machine, putting all kinds of pressure there to the back bumper of Casey. Casey trying to hang on to second place as they run right now. Coleman right there on the bottom of the racetrack. And we seen that outside work early. Hang on to it, man. Oh boy, this is going to be tight. I thought the 2 machine was going to dive it in there and lose it. Keeps it straight. A little bit of a wiggle up off the corner, side by side down the back straightaway. Battle for second. Casey alongside Drew. Drew's going to make it work. Drew Wooten up to second. That drops Casey back to third after starting on pole in his heat. Now he's being challenged once again. Mark Royer there in that number 36. Trying to pick up a spot here. Mark Royer in the 36. Right to the back bumper of Casey. 3 laps to go. Meanwhile, out front, Alex doing a great job pulling away. And this battle here for a fourth, a great one. Or third and fourth, Mark Royer right there behind Casey. Trying to close the gap. We'll go on the roof cam here. Brought to you by Extreme Sim TV into turn number 1. 2 laps to go. But look at Wooten. He's closing in, boys. He's closing in on that P1 of Alex. I don't know if he's going to have enough time to get there. I think he actually might. Now 2/10. Alex out of shape, out of turn number 4. That's going to open the gap. As they thunder down into turn number 1, white flag in the air. And Wooten able to slide through. If you've seen it on board with Wooten as the 51, otherwise known as the 9 of Alex, gets out of shape. Not going to be able to get back to him. Checkered flag in the air. Wooten's going to win heat number 1. Congratulations, Wooten. And second, Alex. Third is Casey. Fourth, Mark Royer. And that's how that's going to wind up. We're going to get ready to go green once again. This will be heat number 2 on the night. Actually having 2 heats this time. Remember the last time I said that, it ended up with 1. And let's take a look at your starting grid for this heat. Inside row number 1, that's going to be Keith Bryan on the outside in second. Third, Lyle Russell, fourth. Fifth, going to be Joshua at sixth. Brian Young, seventh, going to be Richard Orr. Chris Larson, eighth. And Dawn setting in ninth. We might get one more heat out of it, to be honest. Well, we'll get ready to send them back racing once again here at New Smyrna Speedway. Double file down the back straightaway. And we'll get ready to turn them loose 10 more laps. One more time. All right, here we go. Heat number 2 getting ready to get underway here. He's out front of the field on to the bottom. Now, we've seen that outside lane. The last race there really be competitive. Brian out there in that 00 is actually the 1 car again, numbers. And he's going to be on the outside here as we get ready to go green and flag racing. Here we go. Lights off on the iRacing pace car. Green and flag going to fly. Here we go. 10 laps to go. We're rolling at New Smyrna. The 1 again using it outside. He's going to hold the momentum, but he can't get clear off of turn number 2. Or he does. Nice. Nice job. And out of turns 3 and 4, he'll take over the race lead. Move Brian to the race lead. Keith to second. And they'll settle that out. Lyle setting in third. Fourth goes to Joshua. Fifth, Richard Orr. Brian Young sitting here in the 6th position in that 83 Mountain Dew. And second race of the night underway here. 8 laps to go. Heat number 2. And they continue to battle along here. Meanwhile, up the front, near the front of the pack, Brian hanging on in that number 1 Coca-Cola machine. And a little bit of pressure there for Keith. Keith trying to close the gap. 4/10 backs the gap right now. But the battle for third, folks, is heating up as we got a car around. And more trouble, the 52 is going to go around. That's going to put him out of transfer position. And you see the flagman throw the yellow immediately. And around goes the 52 machine a while. Man, oh man, getting into the corner. Let's take a look. Ooh, the 112 just tags him, and then he tries to straighten it out. And here comes Richard. Richard kind of helping Lyle around. Oh, drop Lyle to 8th position. And again, no green light checkers in the heat. We should get back going if he's going to not be caught a lap down here, which he'll restart in 8th. He needs to get back to 6th. I think he's got the car to do it, but he's going to have a limited amount of time to really get that car up through there, try to get back in a transfer position. And Lyle was running well within the transfer before he got turned here. So we'll get him back through 3 and 4, 4 laps to go. Should get the green flag back in the air, I would think. And see why it's still on the pace car. It's going to be awful close. And I feel bad for Lyle. Running inside a transfer position. Car gets turned around. Boy, oh boy, oh. That's unfortunate. Well, light should go off on the pace car once again. And see, right here, it'd be 3 to go. Lights are still on. I'm actually wondering if we're going to get this one back underway. If they don't go back green, if they don't go off this time by, they're not going to get it underway in a while. Is going to go to the consolation race after getting spun out of a transfer position. We will see if the lights go off here. 3 laps to go. And indeed, the lights are off. Actually, it's giving them a green light checker. Roger, since when have we got green light checkers in heat racing? Since when is that a thing? Well, double file, here we go. Caught the broadcaster off guard there, so it's going to be a green light checkered attempt out of turns 3 and 4. And here we go, green flag, going to fly. You see Lyle right there in 8th. He's trying to pick up 2 spots. Your leader's out front as well. Nice battle into turn at number 1. We'll drop back to Lyle here, trying to pick up 2 spots. It's 2 to go here, coming to the white flag. He's still sitting outside looking in that 52 machine. 2 cars around the front of him. That's going to bring out a yellow, green, white checkered again. That looks like it was a 99 machine. A Richard Orr caught up in that one. Indeed, it was a 3 to go once again. Second green, white checkered attempt on this heat. Into turn at number 3 and 4. Wow. Ooh! 83 just pile drove Richard. Brian Young, man. He drove that car in deep. I think he was headed for Daytona Beach as hard as he drove that car in. Look at this. He makes up, what, 4 or 5 car lengths? And just, oh, man. Well, that puts us back under yellow again. So, buckle your seatbelt. We're getting ready to go restart these cars once again. And we'll turn them back loose. 3 laps to go in this heat. Oh boy, here we go. Another green white checkered restart. Oh boy, this short track racing, it is difficult, folks. Make no mistake about it. Hard to keep your car off of each other. It's one of the hardest types of racing you would do. And guess what? We got to do it all over again. So once again, we'll double file now. Lyle was the beneficiary out of that. He is back in that sixth position in the 52. We'll see if he can hang on to it here. Again, green white checkered attempt number 2 in heat number 2. Here we go down the back straightaway. Double file goes everybody on board. Here we go. Green flag will go in the air here in just a moment. And we are green flag racing. I start on the front row. Wild though, spinning the tires. Got to be careful. He's got the 83 below him. Man, oh man, already on that fourth, fifth. Wild doing everything he can to hang on to a transfer position. And side by side, here comes Richard Orr. Battle for the race lead. We got battles all over the place at 45 going around. They will take the white flag. We're going to go to the race lead here, right with one another. Brian Young scored currently in 6th. We'll go back and take a look at that as well as they come out of turn number 4. Oh, we got another car around out of second place. Keith, and he did not make the start finish line, and he is going to get disqualified. He is not going to make a transfer. And Richard Orr, the last car in on the transfer from heat number 2. He was looking outside, looking in the whole time up until the point they got to turn 4. Your second place car spun out, folks. We're going to go to our warm up here, and I'll be right back with you. Holy cow, what racing! Alright, as we get ready to go green in your feature event of the evening here from a new Smyrna Speedway. Let's go over a little bit of the rules in case you guys have forgotten. In this series, you're not allowed to change tires throughout the feature event. Checkered on the Speedway. And here we go. Feature race gritting up here. Take a look at your starting lineup here tonight. It should be a doozy here from New Smyrna. And your qualifying starting order is going to go as follows. We get everybody gridded on the racing surface. Like our pole sitter's missing here. Wait just one moment. Alright, Brian Cole in that 27 machine can start from the inside via the invert alongside Mark in the 57, Blake Brown third, last week's winner, fourth Matt Eddie, fifth Shane Quinn, Kyle Eggers sixth, seventh rolling off tonight Michael Henry, Cody Sleeper eighth, ninth Levi Allen, Mr. Derek Harrison, Drew Wooten 11th, Brian there 12th, 13th Alex, 14th Joshua, Casey and 15th Lyle, 16th, 17th Mark, 18th Chris, 19th Nicholas, Brian Young 20th, 21st Jordan Berry, Richard Orr 22nd, 23rd tonight Justin, Keith 24th, 25th Kenneth, Russell Newsom 26th, we're talking Jay there 27th, Don Rolling 28th, and 29 cars, 28 cars showed up and kind of broke my car that was starting working there. And 27 is going to take the feature field here tonight. And Brian Cole will lead them down the green here this evening. 100 laps at New Smyrna coming your way. We get ready to go green flag racing. Cole out front in that all-tail machine. We'll get on that loud pedal here in just a moment. The green flag in the air here. Out of turn number 4, pace car heads down pit road. And the National Series is underway here at New Smyrna. Nice and easy. Here we go. Cole on the bottom. Just like we've seen in the heat races. At 57, work that outside. We've seen that in both heat races. And again now in the feature. Hang on to it. Out of turn number 4. And Mark grabs the lead by fender. No, he's going to get turned in front of the field. Everybody doing a masterful job. The 65, they're getting tagged in the aftermath. But from leading the race, lap 2, and Mark's around backwards. Looks like Brian Cole's going to slide up the racetrack into the door of that 57. Around he goes. He's in the outside fence. Everybody's going to make it by except that 55, I believe it was, getting turned around. Right there for the 65. Mr. Keith. We'll go ahead and go back with him. Either wrecking up in front, he gets hard on the brakes and they tried to check up behind him, just not quick enough. Turned him around into the inside. Man, oh man. Going from leading the race to way back here in the pack. Are you kidding me? Oh. Well, that happened. And we'll get them double file once again. A moment. Man, oh man. And if I'm Mark, I am livid. Well, 4 laps complete out of the 100 here tonight. And from the lead to, about 20th, we're going to have to track his progression back through the field. how many positions he can make up here. Still a pretty long one yet to go. Only 5 laps complete of this 100 lapper here tonight. So 5 in the books here. And we'll get ready to go back double file. Blake Brown is your new race leader in the 81 after coming off a win there last week. Again, after tonight, the series will head to Phoenix here in about a month. There'll be a month gap until the final 2 races of the season. Keep in mind, this series is not going away. It's going to be on about a month hiatus here through the Christmas holidays and New Year's. Thanksgiving, well, even Thanksgiving. So, we're going to be off a little bit, but we will be back with you. Again, that race scheduled for the 13th next month. That is tentatively scheduled, as we're actually going to have a meeting later on about that. Get some more details to you before long. So here we go. Brown out front, Edgar second, Eddie third. Each one of these guys have been very strong all season long. Edgar, Brown, and Eddie, really quick race cars, will get them back going. Green flag's going to go in the air, lap number 7 on the board. And a green in the air, 7 out of 100. And go trouble, car on the outside wall. But he'll hang on to it in the battle for the race lead here. We got trouble deep in the back once again. And we got them wrecking all over the place back here. That is Kenneth there going around. Oh boy. He just stack up, start up in front of him. Car gets in the outside wall. Nowhere for Orr to go. Orr gets caught into it. The 45 barrel rolling down the back straightaway. That's what happens here. It's a small racetrack. Trouble starts up in front of you. See Richard in the inside wall. These guys trying to get around it, and nothing they can do. Cut into the outside concrete. Put the yellow back out once again. So yellow back out. And Blake Brown still your race leader. But those guys coming to pit road, they can pit, repair damage, but they cannot take tires. And once you spin out and get your tires hot, had a hot cycle on them, they usually tend not to be so great after that. So, fix your damage, can't fix your tires. Kind of got what you got at that point. We'll get ready to send them back green flag racing here in a moment. 10 of 100 in the books. Lap 11 here. As we circulate around the iRacing pace car. And lights off. Nope. Lights will remain on here. 12 laps complete. I'd like to give a shout out to our newest members of the Extreme Sim TV family, Mr. Josh Wayne Lose, along with Kate. Both those guys did an amazing job on their broadcast last night. I want to congratulate them for that. Did a great job on short notice. Of course, you have me here every Friday as well. Like to see Josh on the channel a lot more coming up. Got some things in the works with Mr. Josh. Maybe even some National Series coverage out of it. I get him in here to do a couple of these. As we're getting ready to go back green flag. 13 out of 100 in the book. And into turn number 4. Pace car will dive on pit road. We're going to get ready to go back green flag racing once again. Kyle Egger up on the front row, green flag in the air. Blake Brown there as well. Phil Thunder into turn number 1 on the board. Brown trying to inch ahead right beside of him. Egger fights back. Brown not giving him a lot of room, but Egger's going to get clear. We've seen it every time through 1 and 2. We've got a car and we got a wreck, and there's going to be a parking lot out of turn number 4. We'll stay with the race lead until the yellow comes out here. It doesn't appear it's actually going to come out. Now contact with the race lead. Break Brown in a wall. One car upside down, and we're wrecking them here on the front back straightaway as well. Now the yellow flag appears. Brown hard in the wall. Ah, we'll get you a replay of that in just a moment. Break Brown hard into the fence. And again, no fast repairs. At 81, took a hard hit right on the nose of that Exalta machine. Man, oh man. Just a little bit of contact down the back straightaway. Watch the 15 here. Goes for a heck of a ride. All the way down the racetrack. And up and over. And actually ends up caught on the turn 4 wall. That's going to be a screenshot. If somebody's going to be nice enough to get him off there. Somebody could come along and nudge him a little bit and help him down. If not, he's going to have to tow. And man. Well, indeed he had to tow. We'll go back and take a look at it. What a wild ride as he gets tipped upside down here. Brown goes around right in front of it. Up and over goes the 45. Barrel rolling into the catch. Man. Thank goodness for catch fences. Wow. Crazy insane wreck there for the 15 machine. And we're going to get it back under yellow here. A rash of yellows to start this one. And we will circulate around the iRacing pace car once again. Wow, that 15 car went for a heck of a ride. So far, an interesting race to say the least, folks. And I don't see it getting any less crazy here as we move on forward. I'd like to get some opinions from the guys at home watching this race. What are y'all thinking right now? Who's got the best car? Who's going to sneak out of here with a win? Or who can survive even? We've seen a couple of incidents. We've seen the outside line be unbelievable on restarts every time. So we'll have to keep an eye on that late in the race. Want to be in that outside groove on a restart. You seem to be able to grab the race lead every time here. And we're going to get ready to go back green flag racing once again. Edgar alongside Eddie one more time. Here we go. Restart coming right up. And Edgar and Kyle signed by Eddie and Edgar. Here we go. Green flag back in the air, and we will see here. Can Edgar hang on the front inside? He does. He actually gets the best restart we've seen on the bottom. The Eddie draw even, nearly 3 wide here. Now they are. Whoa, be careful, guys. Don't do that. Now into 3 and 4. Man, oh man, that outside is so strong here. Boy, Eddie right there with him in the 87, and he's actually going to pull clear. Yellow flag is out. Eddie's not going to be scored your race leader. And we'll go back and take a look at what happened. Yellow flag back again. If we can find where the problem is. There may have been a car slow on the front straightaway there. They were 3 wide, and around goes the 1 and 52. And that brought out the yellow. Line there in the 52 machine. They got 3 wide, just not enough room to do that here. And it ended up bad in a hurry. Look at this. Nope, nope, nothing they could do. Coming together there off of turn number 4. Caution back in the air, 23 of 100 complete here this evening. Matt Eddy up there in that 87 machine, leading the way. We'll get ready to turn them loose one more time. And here we go. We'll turn them back loose here in just one moment. Thanks everyone for coming out tonight. Showing your support by checking out the stream. We're 25 laps into a 100-lap race here for the Challenger Series, Western Super Series Challenger Series. So we get ready to turn them back loose one more time here. 25 out of 100. And boy, oh boy, what we gonna have next? Well, that's still on the pace car. I'll add you back there in the 47 machine. 26 of 100 complete here tonight. Hey, you're trying to pick up one more spot, maybe get to that race lead. We've seen a great restart on the high side there the last time. Great battle for the race lead. This track seems to produce great restarts. That outside line is very competitive as we get out of turn number 4 here. And we'll get ready to go back green flag as they go double file once again. Here we go. Getting ready to turn them back loose one more time. 27 out of 100 in the books here tonight. Eddie and Edgar back on the front row once again. And we will see how this turns out. And here we go. Getting ready to go green one more time. Green out of turn at number 4 is going to fly. Edgar on the gas pedal. Eddie beside of him. Side by side into turn number 1. Now watch this outside through turn 1 and 2. It's like a rocket ship coming out of 2 here. Oh, he actually got up a little too high. Couldn't take advantage of it. Oh no! He gets in the back of them and they're stacking them up. The 47 hard in the wall, and it is a junkyard. Are you kidding me? Look at this. He just goes into the corners, turns him in front of the field. And yellow flag is out. And we're back under yellow. Wooten will take over here. And we will be right back in the booth here in just a moment. Alrighty, folks, back here with you under green once again. The two machine of Wooten we're going to check out on the field just a little bit. He's got the 3, otherwise known as the 16 at Garrison, right there in second. Nice run there. He's getting away. We got trouble back in the pack to 12 going around, and we're stacking them up off of turn number 2. Yellow back in the air. Yellow is out. The 112 machine. Man. The 41 on the bottom, the 112 on the outside. They're going to make contact. Around we go again. And just like before, it becomes a stack up right behind them. 36 complete, yellow in the air one more time. And we're going to take a look at our race stats here. In caution, there's 6 yellows for 23 laps so far. And we are far from over here tonight. I think it was Tony Stewart made a comment one time. We just ain't crashed enough cars. Let's take half the field and turn them around, put them in reverse around the racetrack, let the other half go the right way, and let's tear up more race cars. That was a Tony Stewart quote. Not a me quote, Tony Stewart quote. Just saying. Actually, man, I gotta argue with you. New Smyrna is one of the funnest tracks you can run. It's just very narrow, very hard for these guys, and you gotta have a lot of patience to run here. And that's kind of the issue here. We're 38 complete of the 100 here tonight. And if I look through the field, 22 cars left in the board in the race, and 20 out on track as we run right now. But we'll get them back going once again. 39 out of 100 in the books here tonight. And it looks like we're going to go double file this time 5, or maybe actually file. From the looks of it, pace car is off. Green flag going to be in the air, 40 out of 100 in the books. And we are green. Wooten brings Garrison down. We're back underway here at New Smyrna Speedway. Third there, the 41 machine. Justin back here as well. Alex there also looks like it's going to have a little bit of a problem. He's pit road. Double file behind him. See Keith there as well, trying to make up some ground. In the 65, he's up to 9th. 27 of Brian Cole. Again, started up near the front early on, ended up in the fence. He's trying to make up as much ground as he can. He's back to 10th here. See him single file off of turn number 3 and 4. 57 of Mark. And Mr. Royer there. Trouble on the racetrack. Yellow flag. Back out. Yellow in the air. We'll go back and take a look and see. I was looking at the right. What happened here? 44 out of 100 in the books. Looks like somebody may have called or something. Brought the yellow back out. 44 out of 100. And the yellow back in the air once again. $45 out of 100 laps beat here tonight. $45 out of 100 in the books this evening, almost halfway through this one. And we will get them going once again. 46 out of 100. $47 laps in the books. Wooten out front. And lights back out on the pace car. Get them back lined up here. 48 complete here tonight. And we get ready to go back green flag racing. Here we go. Out front, that is going to be Drew. Derek right there as well. Green flag in the air. We're rolling at New Smyrna once again. As he gets down into turn one, Wooten out front. Pulling away side by side battle for second. The 0-1 on the outside alongside the 16 of Garrison. Justin there working his way into third. Garrison hanging on to second for now. Now we're 50 laps complete here. 50 to go. The 41 right there as well. Looks like everybody's starting to get it figured out. The 41 on the top side of the racetrack. The 1 right there behind them. Oh, that's going to be close. 3 wide, guys. We know this ain't going to work. There we go. Nice job. The 1 sneaks through. 41 dropping back. 51 complete here tonight. 57 right there as well in line. Trying to pick up some spots. In the 41 right there with the 57. And side by side down the back straight up front straightaway once again. But he's battling it out. Off of turn number 2. Trouble up in front. The 0-1's around. Everybody's going to somehow avoid him. Nice job from the 0-1. And yellow back out. 65 or 54 complete. Yellow out, but nice job. Somehow avoiding that 0-1 machine. He spun across the racing surface. But that's going to throw the yellow out once again. Justin there having a little bit of an issue. Reckon just totally lost the car. Around he comes. See right here out of turn number 2 and around he goes. And into the outside wall he goes hard and gets that car pointed back in the right direction. And right now, in line, Wooten out front. Leading the way, he's got Garrison there in second. As we roll here, 56 or 100 in the books. Right now, Wooten leading the way. Garrison in a second. And he's trying to hang on. Yeah, he did a great job getting up through the pack, guys. He really did. Unfortunately, ended up in the fence. Race over. $57 in the books here tonight. We'll get ready to turn them loose one more time here this evening. Again, a little over halfway through this one. Lights off on the pace car, coming up on 40 laps to go here tonight, folks. Wooten out front, Garrison in second. Here we go. Green flag back in the air one more time. Green, green, green. We're rolling at New Smyrna once again. Wooten pulling away here inch by inch over the 8 machine. Out of turn to number 2. Nice start here. Going to open up a gap over the rest of the field. You see Casey back here as well. Casey making up ground in the 52 machine. Great job for Casey here tonight. Up and down night for Mr. Tillman, and he has managed to battle back through all the carnage. Casey there. Well, started 15th, the lowest he's been is 22nd, the highest he's been is 9th. Man, it's been an up and down war for him all night long. Got that car back in decent spot here tonight. Look at your race leaders there. Taking a look there at the 3 machine of Mr. Garrison. Started 10th, been as low as 11th up to 2nd. What about your Wooten? For Wooten there, starting 11th. Everybody up at the front of the field started deep in the pack here tonight. But due to the carnage and the wreckage and everything that's went on, they took advantage of it, got the cars up in front. And they are pulling away right now. Look at Lyle as well. Lyle trying to make enough ground here. We got a side-by-side battle up here right in front of them. You see the one stuck on the outside of the racetrack, losing a little bit of ground. 65 laps go on the board this time by. It'll be 65 complete. And right now, nice battle up there for the top 5. As you see, Mr. Allen there doing a good job. Yellow flag on the racetrack. Yellow back out here, 66 complete. And yellow on the racetrack. Go find where the incident was at. Yellow flag on the racetrack here. And let's see. There we go. Spinning car there off of turn number 2. Brings the yellow flag out once again. Take a look at 112 running into problems. Around he went into the inside wall. Brought the yellow out here once again. 67-100 in the books here tonight. And let's take a look at race stats here so far. Mr. Garrison there, the fastest car lap of the race. 9 cautions for a total of 38 laps. Average lap time 17.4 seconds. 17.7, excuse me, is your average on lap time of the race. We get ready to turn them back loose once again. Here in just a moment. 68 of 100 in the books here tonight. Wooten seems to have a strong car in front of Garrison. See if he'll be able to hang on to it here for the remainder of this one. Here we go. Exit of turn number 4. 79 or 60. 69 on the board. They work their way out of turns 3 and 4 and start working on it here once again. And light should go off here in just a moment on that pace car. We'll get back underway. And lights are off on the pace car. Wooten will bring them down once again. Here we go. Wooten out front. The 8 there behind him, Mr. Garrison, otherwise known as the 16. 70 laps complete. It'll be 30 to go. The green flag back in the air once again. And we are rolling here again. And out front, Wooten hanging on there. The 8 right there as well. Look at the run. Garrison gets so out of turn number 2. He's going to try to stick the nose underneath him. Wooten's going to be stuck to the outside. Garrison to the bottom. Out of turn number 4, side by side. 72 will go on the board. Garrison not able to complete the pass. He'll stay in second. Wooten out there pulling away. We got a battle right behind those guys as well. Nice battle back there as well. Want a battle here on the racetrack right now. See right there behind them, the 1 losing some spots here. He's right to 17. Mr. Cody Sleeper right there to his back bumper. Actually going to blink out. Cody's going to go to the bottom. He'll try to look for a way around here on the inside of the racetrack, trying to keep that car as straight as he can. Down the front straightaway once again, 74 on the board. The 1's going to pull back ahead, nice and easy. Cody there as well, and look right there behind him. That's going to be Nicholas entering the fray here on the high side, trying to get a run. He'll dominate off the corner. He'll go below the 17 machine. Maybe, no, he'll back out of it. Nice move backing out of it. Wild back there in 8th. 9th right now is Casey as well, right there on top of it. They're doing a great job. Battle up here. 17 still working on the 1 machine. Ooh, contact there and car on the outside wall. Man. And the 6 is going to fall back pretty far here. That is Nicholas. He got kind of the left rear or right rear got into his left front. Got him up the racetrack. He got in the outside wall. Got the car to turn. He'll keep it the momentum going here. And right now, Allen up there in 4th. Mark there as well. And a battle still at the front of the pack. Garrison and Wooten trying to battle it out here. As they continue to run here, look at the ground Garrison making up. 79 going to go on the board. He's right there on the back bumper of Wooten. Coming up to close to 20 to go here. He's going to have to start making that move. He wants to win here at New Smyrna. Garrison all over the back of Wooten. Wooten trying to hang on to it here. 80 laps on the board. We got a car a little bit sideways. That's Garrison doing everything he can to hang on to it. 20 to go this time by. Can he run down Wooten? That's going to be the battle up front. 20 laps to go. Garrison doing everything he can. Wooten getting a little bit of high through turns 1 and 2. Opens up the gap. Garrison will run it down just a little bit. Now down to 0.2 of a second up front. Battle up front of the field. And right now, side by side battle. The 36-foot Warrior alongside Russell Newsom. And they'll get it worked down here. Brian Cole in the 27. Casey Tillman up there, the 17 there as well. And side by side, Cody trying to hang on in 6th, but nice battle here. As you can see, the 6 and 17 right there with each other. Coming to 16 laps to go. Cody, oh, hang on to it, guys. Nice run. Side by side out of turn number 4, 16 to go here. And Cody doing everything he can. Now, still right there with each other. And clear, maybe. The 6 on the bottom of Cody, and the 6 of Nicholas will get clear. 15 laps to go, not missing anything out front. Another half a second gap. The 45 high into 3 and 4. He'll turn that car down, but look, it's going to stack them up behind him. Big stack up there down the front straightaway. Man, the 17 had nowhere to go. He gets stacked up in it. He'll get clear, but it's going to cost him a momentum. Actually cost him a couple of spots. And in the 3 and 4 now, side by side, he's trying to get back to the bottom of the racetrack. Still not missing anything really up front. He's a 1 up here in 5th position, trying to hang on in front of the 6. He will do so. 13 laps to go. And everybody doing a great job here. 12 laps to go now. Side by side, 11 laps to go. A little bit of contact. They'll keep it straight. Great racing out of these two. Into 1 and 2 once again. Look at the 6 on the bottom, the 1 on the outside. 0.6 of a second gap is your lead gap there for Wooten. Not missing anything now. Still side by side battle here. 10 laps to go. The 6 is going to get clear. What a battle. And I tell you what, Nicholas has battled his way into a top 5 position here tonight. Let's take a look at his stats on Casey Tillman side by side. Started 19th and currently in the top 5. And yell it on the racetrack as we speak. 9 laps to go. Nicholas, what a determination. Get that car into the top 5. And right now we got a yellow on the racetrack. Not sure what it was for. The yellow is out. Wooten did not want to see that. He had a nice gap. And now it's all gone. Garrison's going to be right back at it with 7 laps to go. And we'll be right back in the booth with you. Alrighty, folks. Late race restart coming right up. It'll be 4 to go this time by. Lights will go off on the pace car. Keep in mind, before this yellow, the two had quite a gap. All that gap is going to be gone here. I think it's going to be a single file restart. 4 laps to go. Can Garrison catch Wooten? Wooten, hang on. I'm betting we'll have a green, white, checkered, but that's just me. Here we go. Turn at number 3 it is. Green flag's going to go in the air. It's going to be 3 to go. Wooten's got to hang on here. Look at Garrison. Pulling to the inside. It's not going to work here. Going to have to come up with something. He's going to get turned. Yellow flag is out. The 57 turning Garrison around. And that brought the yellow out. Well, Mr. Garrison got turned around, as they would say on South Park. And they go, look here. Yep, he just got pit maneuvered here into 1 and 2. Green and yellow flag will be back out. It'll be a green and white checkered finish, and there you have it. Around goes the 8. And that is very unfortunate. Had a good second place run going. And now he will be back pretty far. Probably around the 11th. So, well, folks, get ready for another shootout here. Get them double file once again. Green and white checkered finish. Wooten's like, can this thing end now? Wooten's like, I had a big lead. It's all gone. I just want this thing over. They're doing single file restarts because of the yellows. That's going to be why they're doing the single file restart. And we'll get them back going once again. Moment. 3 laps to go. Lights will be going off on the pace car once again. Moment, we'll have another attempt at a green light checkered. Look at the 41 Allen there in second. Good run there for the 41 machine. And take a look at Allen there. Setting in P2. And Light's still on the pace car. Allen, of course, started in 9th. Played his way into the top 2 here and a shot at it. Get to the back bumper of Wooten. We've seen how that's turned out here. We had one car just go around. That's all it takes, just give them a nudge, get underneath them, and away you go. Here we go. Well, we'll get them double file once again. And the lights off on that iRacing pace car. And we'll send them loose again one more time. Here we go. 3 laps to go. Now coming to 2. Wooten and Allen up front. And here we go. Green flag back in the air. We're rolling once again. Wooten will get away. Get them spread out deep in the pack. Allen not really close enough to do anything in 1 and 2. Wooten's going to pull away here. Will he get back to the white flag before we have an incident? Wooten just looking for the white flag here. Here we come. White flag in the air. Dominant performance for that 2 machine once he got out front. Now he's just got to hang on one more set of corners. Wooten pulling away. Drew Wooten out front. And he'll come out of turn number 4. Checkered flag will wave. And Wooten will get the win here tonight at New Smyrna. Allen second. What a run. We got a car on its side here, but it does not matter. Wooten get the win. Drew Wooten winning it here tonight in that number 2 machine. What a way to win it here at New Smyrna. And Wooten doing a slot burnout. Let's see if we can grab a word with our race winner, Mr. Wooten. Andrew, you dirty, dirty dog. Andrew, you got a copy on me?
Yes, sir.
All right, you dirty, dirty dog going by Drew. Hey, gone it, buddy. Got the win tonight, didn't you, pal?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. I didn't really get to put down a lot of laps in practice and kind of messed up in qualifying, but I figured I'd try to give it a shot in the heat race and win it. That way I'd start ahead of all the mess, and we got lucky and dodged a few wrecks.
Well, congratulations, man. You're going to walk away with the win here tonight. See you a lot over in the Super Late Model Series as much here. So, congratulations.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
All righty, man. Congratulations, Andrew.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Well, we'll grab our P2 finisher, Allen, here in a minute. We can find him. You just Allen. And I don't see him in here. Let's grab P3. Nick. Hey, Nick, it's Matt in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey Matt, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, brother. You coming home third here tonight, buddy?
Hell, I'm pretty stoked about it. This is actually my first appearance in the Western Series.
Yeah, I knew that you were new here and a top 3, man. A really good start.
Yeah, especially because started in the back. Just kind of
Yeah.
waited.
Man, you did a great job. You really did. There was a lot of cars back in the pack that were able to work their way through here tonight just due to all the carnage, man. Great job, man. And I'll tell you what, keep runs like that up and you'll be competing for a championship next season, buddy.
Hey, I appreciate it, Matt. I enjoyed most of the competition tonight. You know, I'd like to stay stay under green a lot longer, but it is what it is.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations, buddy, on P3 here this evening.
Take it easy. Thank you very much.
You take. All right, folks. It's going to be an abbreviated end to this one. I haven't felt good most of the day. We made it to the end. Thank you for everybody coming out tonight. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for coming out. And until next time, everyone stay safe. God bless. Sorry about the short end here, folks. But I honestly feel horrible. So I am going to go take a nap and get rested back up. Congratulations to your winner here tonight, Andrew Wooten. And we'll see you back here on the 13th as we go to ISM Speedway. Till next time, everyone stay safe and God bless.